everyone and welcome to Cooking in Manhattan, the only cooking show where I teach you how to prepare a delicious and healthy meal in a small Manhattan kitchen.
What are we eating today?
Today I am going to prepare the only recipe where you need office equipment.
Yay!
Okay, so this is the seafood cartoccio. It's a salmon cartoccio. Cartoccio is a way of preparing seafood in Italy. We use it all the time because you don't have to grease the pan, you don't have to add any oil or any other condiment. So it's a way of wrapping the seafood in parchment paper and you cook it like that. So it's going to be delicious. And let's get started because I'm really hungry. The ingredients are very simple: salt, pepper, and half a pound of salmon per person. So in this case it's for two because it's for me and for the camera guy, so it's going to be half a pound each. I prefer buying the wild Alaskan salmon because it has a lot of omega-3s and vitamins and good protein for you. But if you prefer to buy something else, even some other seafood like swordfish or whatever else, including clams, including shrimp, you can cook with this particular method, with this particular technique. You can cook whatever seafood without adding oil or without adding any other sort of condiment. The concept of the cartoccio is that you wrap whatever food you're preparing in parchment paper and then you staple it, and so all the moisture of the seafood actually stays in while you're cooking it in the oven. So I have my oven at 375, it's getting warm, and then now we can prepare the cartoccios. The preparation is very simple. You put the salmon, the fillet of salmon or the salmon steak in the parchment paper. Be aware that you have to cut the parchment paper so that it can actually wrap around the salmon. You season it with salt and pepper and then you close it like this and staple it. I know that the idea of the stapler sounds a little bit crazy, but believe me, that's the only way that you can keep the parchment paper from opening. Also, buy the parchment paper, don't buy the wax paper. I know that it sounds similar, but it is not, because the wax paper is not resistant to the high heat of the oven, so you would end up eating also the wax of the wax paper, and let me tell you, it's really disgusting. So we are done with the two cartoccio. We're going to put it in here and it goes in the oven. Now this is half a pound per person, so I will keep it in there at 375 degrees for more or less 10-15 minutes. Obviously. Yes?
How about a salad?
Yeah, of course. Okay. So I don't have much stuff in the house right now, so you will have to be happy with whatever we have. Arugula, a pear, some pine nuts, olive oil, salt and pepper. So let's get started. It's going to be very quick and it's going to be going underneath the salmon, okay? Don't steal my arugula! Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I have cubed the pear, as you can see here, and I am going to put a little bit of lemon juice on it to prevent browning. So then I'm going to add to the arugula that remained after someone has been eating so much, a couple of handfuls of pine nuts. The pears that should be not browning because I coated them in lemon, and a very simple seasoning. It's going to be extra virgin olive oil, more or less 2 spoonfuls because it's for 2 people, salt and pepper as always. So let's go take a look if time's up for our salmon, okay? And don't eat my arugula! After 15 minutes, our salmon is ready. So let's take a look. Be always very careful because this could be very steamy. So cut it. Come here. Come take a look. Hey, come take a look. Why are you so far away? You don't want to see? here you go. And this is the salmon. Now I'm gonna put it in a plate and then we get to try it, okay? So in 15 minutes tops, we have a delicious healthy meal that is really, really good for your family, or it's good for entertaining if you have friends over. Now let's give it a try because I'm starving. It's cooked perfectly. Look, it's pink inside, but it's perfectly cooked and it keeps the moisture, so it's super juicy and you don't need any other oil or any other condiment. So this is Cooking in Manhattan, and this is Serena. I'll see you again on the next Cooking in Manhattan, which is going to be shortly, I promise. Ciao!